I was on the scene late last night bringing you the breaking details as the story continued to unfold. And Virginians haven't backed a Democratic presidential candidate since 1964. Last night I said in the newsroom, you know, I wish it would snow, and I think I got booed right out the door. You heard right, Senator McCain suspending his campaign so he can focus on the country's dire financial situation. Right off the bat, we want to tell you we're not saying this website is right or it's wrong. There is a whole lot of concern, the potential for voting problems. We're joined now by Rhode Island Secretary of State Ralph Mollison. Mr. Secretary, how are things going so far at the polls today?
Very good today, full day.
And we even saw in Jen's live report right there, we saw some young people, too young to vote. You know, my next question is, you know, I spoke with the Secretary of the Board of Canvassers at Providence City Hall last night. He told me in a typical presidential election year, somewhere around 60 to 65% of eligible voters vote. He said that last night.
Yes.
Is that the same today? Are we seeing the same numbers?
I think we're going
to... Duck killing goes on here?
No.
No? No. Despite the fact we have the video. We are here in Fall River on 5th between Branch and Morgan. The shooting happening around 9:45 tonight. As you can see, Fall River police actively scouring the scene right now. The shooting going down right there in the middle of the street. Like I said, around 9:45 tonight. As you can see, that area is now cordoned off. Police officers canvassing the area for any kind of evidence, any kind of shell casings. Let's go and look at the video that we shot about a half an hour ago. Witnesses say they heard 2 shots. Then moments later, police arrived on scene. Now, witnesses say a black man was shot. We actually saw that ambulance en route to Rhode Island Hospital. The unidentified person arrived there shortly after 10 o'clock. He's right now being worked on as far as the information we're getting. Neighbors here reacting to what's going on. Let's listen to what they had to say.
Cruelty is all this is.
Defenders of Animals founder Dennis Tabella shows the video Thursday night to just one station, a neighbor capturing the horrific scenes on tape here in the backyard of this Richter Street home. We count at least half a dozen ducks killed. Now, this video is just so repulsive, disgusting, flat out inhumane that I watched it so you wouldn't have to. Now, some of the scenes so graphic we wouldn't put them on our air. Is it legal to do that?
No, this is illegal. This is illegal. I'm sure that the landlord, the owner of this property, does not know that this is taking place.
So we called and spoke with the landlord's son, and they knew nothing about it.
We're certainly not aware of that going on.
So we confronted the tenants who live in the apartment. Do you kill ducks in your backyard?
Why?
We have video of it. Do you kill ducks in your backyard?
No.
Do you admit that duck killing goes on here?
No.
No? No. Despite the fact we have the video.
On the nose, what are we going to be?
Then we alerted the neighbors.
That's definitely bizarre.
No, I won't let my kids see how you kill the animal like that.
What would be the first thing that would come to your mind?
Cruelty. Cruelty to the animals.
Providence police tell us off camera only certain areas of the city are zoned to have live, non-domesticated animals like ducks. Even having one could be violating city ordinances.
This needs to stop immediately, and we're hoping that the owner of that property will remove these people from that neighborhood, because I think they're dangerous, quite frankly.
Now, defenders of animals believe this is not the first time it's happened here. They want to know actually what's gone on in that basement down there. Paul Mueller live here in Warwick with a team of Extreme Makeover Home Edition. A homeowner using a blowtorch to melt the ice, but holy smokes, the house catches fire. Good evening, everyone. I'm Paul Mueller. Allison and John have the night off. The ice so thick in New Bedford that one homeowner thought a blowtorch would do the trick and melt it all away. But boy, did he learn one valuable lesson. Here's ABC 6 reporter Jennifer Gannon. They've been in the dark for nearly 2 weeks now. Some people living in Massachusetts have finally had it. All they want to return home for the holidays, but crews still working to restore power. In one city alone, about 100 people remain in the dark tonight. People say it is ridiculous and they want answers.
We're really upset with the power.
A lot of things I wish.
Massachusetts Governor Deval Patrick has called for a full-scale investigation into the major delay. New details tonight on that deadly fire over the weekend in Lincoln that killed a 7-year-old boy. The child, Nasir Dickinson, was at a holiday sleepover at his great-grandmother's house when it caught fire early Sunday morning. Family members trying to come to terms with the terrible tragedy.
They had dinner.
So sad. The home and everything in it. A total loss. The community now coming together to help raise money for that family. We've listed the places collecting donations. Just head over to our website, abc6.com, and look for the Web Extra. An organized crime ring busted. Nearly a dozen suspects hauled into court to face charges today. ABC6 reporter Melanie Basu in the courtroom as they faced the judge. Providence Mayor David Cicilline speaking out tonight for the first time since a judge stopped him from changing health insurance carriers for city workers. Cicilline on WHJJ Radio explaining why he wants to switch from Blue Cross and Blue Shield Rhode Island to United Healthcare. Certainly is a hot issue. Remember, 2 months back, here it is, the scene. At least 500 union members protesting as the mayor attended a fundraiser outside a Providence restaurant. They argue the change will give them fewer options for doctors, but Cicilline claims it will save the city millions.
I'm very disappointed that the court intervened.
No middle ground.
The mayor says he'll appeal the ruling right away. And some discouraging news on the home front tonight. The median price for a single-family home in Massachusetts has reportedly dropped nearly 17% in the month of November. Experts say it is the largest drop year to year since 1987. The Massachusetts Association of Realtors also reporting tonight single-family home sales dropped almost 22% from last month. It is the season to give, but according to the Salvation Army, donations are just way down. Stephen Carroll works at the Salvation Army on Broad Street in Providence. He says compared to last year's kettle donations, they're way down, $21,000 to be exact. And with only 2 days left before Christmas, they're forced to make some tough choices.
Which programs save money?
If you'd like to make a donation, you can call the Salvation Army. The number right there on your screen, 490-0240. Well, we've learned the Treasury Department giving out an additional $4.7 billion to 92 banks. It's all part of the government's $700 billion rescue plan. Some of the banks refusing to tell the Associated Press where the money is going, some saying they don't even know. But critics say the banks aren't using the money the way Congress intended it to be used. One Florida man whose home is in foreclosure so angry that he painted that, saying, "Where's our bailout?" on his roof. Meantime, a Michigan soldier fighting in Iraq now in the middle of another battle, this one with Bank of America. The bank repossessed his car after he missed just one payment. His lawyers call the move illegal, citing the Service Members Civil Relief Act that protects military personnel from civil action like repossessions while on active duty.
Calls on a satellite. Bank of America refused.
And a collection agency is now hounding the soldier for $11,000, but he just wants his car back and hopes to clear it all up. And just 2 days before Christmas, a Texas family kicked to the curb for falling 2 weeks, yes, 2 weeks behind on their rent. The mother says she and her 4 kids have nowhere else to go. She also claims the landlord took nearly everything they owned, including all their Christmas gifts.
I went into the house, the locks
For me to go to.
She claims she never even received an eviction notice. The mother and her family now staying with relatives and getting help from a lawyer. Still ahead tonight on ABC6 News at 11, drivers caught in a panic, some trapped in their cars on this flooded road. The rush to save lives coming up. And who's your mama? Women selling their eggs and becoming surrogates for some extra money. But are times really that tough? And the New York Post calling him a Hawaiian hunk. The president-elect seen shirtless on vacation. Why this picture is causing quite the stir on the internet. Stir it up for the weather, Fred. And good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to First at 4. I'm Paul Mueller, live here in Warwick with a team of Extreme Makeover Home Edition. It is day 2, and that means moving day. Check it out. But we do have a sneak peek at what will be there once that house is demolished tomorrow. So stay tuned for that.
The designers are back on the site. I was wondering yesterday they weren't really around, but they're all back. They're ready to work now.
They are working like crazy. Even if they're not here, they are working. You better believe that.
Oh, behind the scenes stuff.
Yes.
How much work
you know how it goes.
I definitely.
How much work does Ty really do?
Are you trying to put me on the spot?
Okay, maybe don't answer that.
He does his share, right?
He does a lot.
Kind of like you. He's the one that looks like he's doing all the work when it's really the photographer.
Miss Alexander, you and I are going to have a conversation when I come back to this station.
You got it.
Looks like they have already made progress. Maybe that snow.
Please, hey. Snow schmo. That's what they have to say around here. A little bit of snow is not going to get in the way of this, let me tell you. They've had worse conditions to work under before. They have contingency plans in place. Everything is going to be fine, but the work is just going nonstop here right now. Go ahead and check it out live for yourself. Simply amazing. I'm telling you, never been part of something like this before. The tears, the raw emotion, just to see this family who had been down on their luck, had all those doors closed in their face. For once, a door is opened. Truly amazing. Hey guys, I am great. It is so great to be here tonight. Thank you very much. The energy, the enthusiasm, the excitement. One word sums it up here tonight, and that is electrifying. Am I right, folks? Woo! That's right. That's what we want to hear. All right, take a live look around the room right now. About 450 people here in the Grand Ballroom at the Crown Plaza Hotel here in Warwick. Who knew that little Rhodey would make it big time on national TV? Now, tonight, to start it all off, what better way than to go back to reintroduce you to the family who made the headlines, Ken, Doreen, and the kids, and look at them, that family, and what they're all about. This is a story about 5 young boys: Isaiah, Jaden, Kenny, Matthew, and Samuel. And their parents, Ken and Doreen, on a crusade.
We do what we can. Okay. We do what we can. And it's all about these kids.
Not me, then who? Really? This is what I do.
What they do, something most of us can't even grasp. The past 6 years, raising their own kids, Kenny and Matthew, fostering 13 kids, adopting 3 of them, all of the children with special needs. Both their biological boys living with autism, but if you met them, you'd probably never even know. Just listen to 12-year-old Matthew's response when I asked him what he thought about his parents' mission in life.
They're awesome people, and I hope to keep on doing it for the rest of their lives because it's an awesome thing.
You deserve this house, you know that, buddy?
It's not just for me, it's for my entire family. My parents are the really ones who deserve it.
But at the end of the day, they are just kids. Kids who sure are proud of their parents. All right, speaking of proud parents, our surprise right off the top tonight, Ken, Doreen, the kids, how are you guys?
Good, well, we're great.
Are you excited, anxious? I mean, this whole room is here for you.
But you know what?
Extremely amazing. Doreen, can you actually believe it's already come together? I mean, it's been a couple of months. Has it really sunk in yet?
It seems like,
Here's what I want to know. You got to think about it. There are hundreds of thousands of people who apply for the show each and every year. What was it? How do you put 2 and 2 together where you guys were chosen over everybody else?
It was God's time.
Yeah, I can see the whole brood is around here. Hi guys. Oh, there you are on TV, huh? They're having a good time. Well, listen, we've got lots in store for you tonight, lots of surprises. Thank you for being here. Enjoy this. Oh, enjoy this night, as I'm sure you guys are enjoying the house, and you guys too, right? All right, but for now, we're going to go ahead and send it back to Allison and John upstairs, guys.